Yo, CJ here. CJ? Who's CJ? It's my initials. Well, no, it's not my... SCJ is my initials. CJ. Some people call me Calvin Jones. Middle name is Calvin, which is my dad's name. Bless him, rest in peace, father. So yeah, sometimes people call me CJ. Very occasionally people call me Cornish. Steve. Yeah. Cornish is odd. Cornish van dweller is odd because I'm not in Cornwall and I'm not in a van at the moment. What can you do? I'm going to go for a walk. Look at where we are. Where are we? Let me turn you around. There we are. See, there's no condensation. These little things are probably not the reason for that. I did have the window open again. I always have the window open. Let's go for walkies anyway. We're at Mottistone and it's a bit misty and murky out there. But I put some seed down for the yellowhammers. Going to go and see if they've been drawn to it at all. Which I very much doubt, I have to say. I've not got the microphone on at the moment. Let's see what happens when I put it on. See if it improves the sound, if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, it's on my head. Is it switched on? Oh, it is on. Oh, okay, so I've got the microphone on. Oh well. Forget that little test then. Bonkers. Completely bonkers. Anyway, let's go for a walk. Let's have a slurp of coffee first. Very nice. Turn Flea off. The door was already unlocked. Excellent. Nobody broke in overnight, so all fine. Oh, there's a dog walker. Buzzard calling. Look at all that bird seed. Don't know why they're changing where they're parked. Very odd. Morning, you right?
Paddle avoidance.
Sorry?
Paddle avoidance.
Yeah, why not? Look at those hazel. Amazing. Hazel catkins coming down. Very nice. God, it's so mild. The forecast was for it to get warmer, get up to 15 or so. Look at that lovely robin. Forgot my phone. Sorry Robin, I'm disturbing you. Double disturbance. There it is. That's one buzzard. Let's put Strava on. Nice buzzard there. Very good. Strava is on. So I put seed down, most of it on my car, poor old Flea. I was intending to put it down on the verge down here. If I can draw down the yellow hammers, I might be able to draw down a Cirl Bunting into a place where I can actually see it. What it'll probably mean is sitting in the car down here in a little lay-by near to where I put some seed. The car, Flea I mean, and seeing what, if anything, comes down. There's already loads of food available, so it's not a case of helping them out so much. It's a case of drawing them into the open. Of course, I'll probably draw 10 million pheasants into the open, given we're right next to a pheasant shoot. Must remember to not talk too much on this walk, because I need to be listening out for singing Cirl Bunting. Although not on a day like this particularly. You never know, it is spring. Arguably. I know, I've got to wait till the spring solstice. No, hang on, the equinox, spring equinox, the vernal equinox, before I'm allowed to say it's spring. Right. Given I only put the seed out last night, I don't expect anything to have found it yet. Trouble is, literally, well, the pheasants will find it instantly, because they'll be strutting around up and down this kind of track or lane, and as soon as they find it, it'll be gone in seconds. I'm not going to put it on the downs because I'd be introducing non-native species probably, or species you don't want on chalk grassland, so I'm not going to spread it on the downs itself. It's purely on hard surfaces like tracks and lay-bys. I might put some down at Dean Farm as well. Maybe St Lawrence Field. They're having a good time of it this late winter, or spring, whatever you want to call it, because the weather just hasn't, or the weather has been very good from a wildlife point of view, or from a survival point of view for the birds. Back in the day, these fields would have been, oh, there's a blackbird going for seed probably. They love a seed as well, blackbirds. Actually, that one won't have been going for it because it's further down where I put the first lot. Well, there are 4 pheasants down there. Although one of them's a partridge, I think. They'll probably draw the yellowhammers down. I can hear a yellowhammer singing. Yeah, they're very skittish, the partridges down there, so they've gone. I flapped my hands there and they've gone. They were a long way off. So they clearly don't like humans shooting at them, and they assume I'm shooting at them when I wave my hands. So that is a good thing, because if I can get rid of the partridges and pheasants easily, the yellowhammers are a lot less inclined to fly off as soon as they see a human. It's a nice yellowhammer singing. I doubt the microphone is picking that up. Just in here, that yellowhammer. Just in this hedgerow. Actually, that's the other thing that will come down is wood pigeons. I don't mind any of these birds coming down. Pheasants and partridges are welcome. Given the poor old thing's going to be shot at, might as well make their life a little bit more enjoyable by giving them nice high quality bird seed. Before they get shot. Just wanted to check out how firm the this little lay-by is, and I don't think I'm going to put Flea on there somehow. National Trust has stripped all this out since I was last here a couple of days ago, so they're clearly doing work here to renew the fencing, presumably, and the style. A Heritage Lottery funded style that needs to be replaced. So I'm seeing a lot fewer yellowhammers. Well, I've only had one compared to a couple of days ago when there were loads here, when the weather was sunny. So I can hear a few yellowhammers, but they're a lot less obvious. In this murky weather, they're all hankering down, they're all here. It's just a lot more elusive. Oh, here's a couple. Just kicking the seed around a bit, spread it out. Yeah, just need to give it a few days for it to be found by the pheasants. "7:36 AM. That is the time. Wow. Very few yellowhammers today. I assume this corridor is between the fencing and the hedge. I assume it's designed to allow the hedgerow to grow out, widen right out. Keep the animals on the other side, grazing right up over the downs and down into this little bowl. It's a very quiet lane, this one. I've yet to encounter a car when I'm walking up and down here, at least. We'll see what happens here over the next week or so. See if anything finds this seed. To be honest, there's so much seed in that stubble field, which has now got sheep on it, that not sure they'll be bothered to come onto the lane, but we'll see. Somebody ask me to get better shots of the birds I'm talking about when I see them. The big camera will be dug out soon and pressed back into use, so I can do that. It's one of my first jobs on the Isle of Wight when I was about 20, 21, was a Farmland birds project officer and a river restoration project officer. Oh, yellowhammer. So I'd go around and work with a lot of farmers. Nice yellowhammer up there. Nice red kite as well. So there are farm subsidies, so it's about £3 billion a year of taxpayers' money is handed out to farmers, and some of that money goes into agri-environment schemes so they can do things for wildlife. So my role back in the day was advising farmers on how best to use some of that money. Back in those days, the more land you had, the more money you got. So the bigger farmers with loads more land, loads more riches, they got loads more money from the taxpayer. It's not bad, is it? Free money. Because you happen to already be wealthy and have loads of land. Some of them did good things though. A lot of them didn't. A lot of the farmers. Oh, comes a car. It's a car behind me, I think. Oh, maybe not. Or is there? I think there is. Yep. Yeah. Wow. Right. Goldfinches do lots of courtship. Springtime courtship. A lovely red kite there. Cracking view. Looking for insects or dead rabbits. Earthworms, that kind of stuff. They're not really a predator as such. They like carrion red kites. Carrion and little invertebrates and earthworms and what have you. Marvellous. Grassland restoration. Nice primrose there in flower. First one of those I've noticed this spring. Oh no, it's daffodils. Damn it. Somebody's planted non-native daffodils there. Thought it was a bit early for primrose. It's probably not actually. Yeah, notable for its lack of yellowhammers. They're undeniably around somewhere. Right, what is the time? 7:52. Meander my way back east, I think. Head to Ventnor for another day. Saturday today, so bit of football. Although the only match I really want to watch is later this evening, 8 o'clock. It's the end of half term, I think. Not having kids, I don't really know how all that works, but I think it's half term. This week, that's just ending. Yellowhammer up there. Well, all I can see is goldfinches, but I can hear a yellowhammer. Oh well. So I'll leave my big jacket on for a minute. Wow. Flea has gone back into old can't remember what it's called now. But I'm going to take her up to Blackdown car park, turn her on and off, which has gone into crawl mode, is that what it's called? Well, I didn't expect that to happen. First time it's happened on the island as well. Right, let's get into here. I'm going to turn it on, well, I'm going to turn it off, go for a walk. See what she does when I get back. How irritating. Limp mode, that's what it is. She's got into limp mode, Flea. So I'm at Black Gang. Gonna go for a quick wander onto the cliff top. I haven't got very long, but whether I'll actually get back, let's put this microphone on the right spot. There we go, so it's not rubbing or banging. Oh dear. So people have been telling me that if I just park up for a little bit, she should be fine when I come back. Well, they haven't really even said that, they've just said turn her on and off again, or off and on again. But I'm going to go for a little walk. Let's take me phone. So frustrating. Not at all, not long at all now until chiffchaffs and sand martins and wheatears arrive. So we're literally in the last week of February now, which is basically the first week of the spring migration usually. Spring bird migration. Song thrush there, just got up in front of me. I've only got about 10 minutes, so definitely not going to walk too far. Just see if I can find a chaff, which of course I won't. But you never know. Just lots of jackdaws, no doubt. I can hear them already. Baffles me what's up with that car. It has been in the garage. It's going to have to go back. Try not to get blown off the cliff. It's quite a gusty breeze. It's kind of blowing me inland rather than, it's not a northerly basically. I'm still not going to get too close. dear. She's definitely doing my head in, my car at the moment. Right, it's a bit windy out here. I'm gonna go across and get out the well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get out the wind, to be honest. It's just whistling across the summit here. Just put my hood up, so probably covered up the microphone. Deary me. So I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this field is owned by Blackgang, Chine, and I assume their long-term game plan is to get planning permission to move up onto here when the land slips take out where they are now. Be very surprised if they're allowed to do it, but you never know. Or maybe this would become their car park, and the big car park down there would become the leisure park thingy. Perhaps they'll move it in stages and see how far they can get. They must have another 50 years or so if they move the leisure park into what is now their car park. But again, whether they'd be able to turn this into a car park is doubtful, I would have said, but you never know. Get away from Flea. Dog walker, I assume. Yeah, definitely no sign of any chiff chaffs this morning. We got kind of westerlies, I think, for a few days at least when it's going to go warm. So I can't imagine there'll be any spring migration going on. Kind of really want southerlies or southeasterlies to push stuff up from the south, funnily enough. Lovely, right, let's go and see what Flea is up to. See if her little strop is over. These two are clearly going on a hike. Right. Fingers crossed. What are you going to do, Flea? What are you going to do? I know you're going to start, or you normally start just fine. Well, as you always do. Question is, yeah, I'm going to have to put some more oil in. No, it's gone off now. I'll still put some more oil in though. The oil issue should have been fixed. Turn off Strava. That was the first time she went into limp mode without the engine warning light thingy going on. Right. Let's see what she does. Let's reverse out without killing those hikers. Can't see them. There they are. Well, she appears to be fine. Let's stick the other camera on, I think. Move forward. Oh, you're still in limp mode. No, you're not. Well, I don't know what that little strop was all about. Oh. No, she's fine. I thought she lost power there, but I think it's just me being... Go on. No, she's not in limp mode. Well, I can't have that keep happening though. You, my dear, are going back into the garage, aren't you? It's Saturday now, so I think they're open today, so I'll phone the garage. So can you have another look? Fingers crossed we'll get back to Ventnor without a catastrophic unplanned disassembly, or whatever the rocket makers call it. So we got this far. Lower Gills Cliff, which is open again, by the way. You should probably notice it was closed for about a week. These traffic lights, there never used to be traffic lights here. Then Genius Island Roads decided to put some in. Not Not entirely convinced there are ever that many accidents on this little bend. They finally removed the traffic lights here. Well done, Flea. Don't know what your little strop was all about, but you'll be going back into the garage to try and work it out. I daren't drive her any distance when she's this temperamental, which makes going and looking at vans basically impossible at the moment. Unless it was somewhere like Southampton or somewhere nearby. Maybe Flea just doesn't want to leave Ventnor at all, full stop. Maybe even Mottistone is too far for you. Is that what it is? I kind of understand it at one level. I need to go out there to look for Cirl Buntings. You know how happy I would be if I find some, don't you, Flea? You don't even know what a Cirl Bunting is, do you? Hey? God, I've gone completely bonkers. Well, it's now later than it was previously. It is now 4:56. Oh, hang on, you're looking at my shoes. Oh, look at that. It's raining. Surprise, surprise. What does one do as a car dweller on an afternoon like this? I've been over in Tony's tea room for an hour or so, drinking a nice cup of tea. Let me just show you if I can lift the camera off. Turn you around. There's my old iPad sat on a little frame on the steering wheel. It's very good, isn't it? Just plonk that on there. Got Amazon Prime Video there. I can do some doodling with Procreate, although that needs to be downloaded again. Edit some videos with DaVinci Resolve. Look at YouTube Studio. Netflix I've got. YouTube, obviously watch a lot of YouTube. What is one to do? Well, there's no limit really. Right, a quick interlude. I really hope you're enjoying my channel, and I get quite a lot of questions. How did you end up living in a car? How do you live in a car? And what are your plans going forward? Well, I've written a book on that subject, Breaking Free, by Cornish van dweller, funnily enough. You can find a link to where to purchase that in the description below this video, and where you'll also find links to my other books, such as this one, oddly enough, which is How to Write a Book on a Smartphone. And this book was actually written on my iPhone Mini 13 using voice to text dictation. And you'll also find this book, Bird Watching Around Ventnor. Link to that in the description below this video, and this one as well, wildlife watching around Ventnor. I've written about 10 books, all of which are linked in the description below this video. Right, let's get back to watching my videos.